Hello everyone, how are you today? I wanted to come on live on Motivational Monday, Meatless Monday, all sorts of things Monday. It's still a cold winter day here in Ontario. I'm going to make some soup. And I thought maybe you'd like to pop on quick with me and watch me make soup real quick. So I'm going to tilt you down just a wee bit so you can see what I'm doing. It's more important that you see what I'm doing than see me. It's not what you came for. I know it. I'm okay. No judging. So I'm just going to tilt this down a little. Dun, da, 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 so you can see my counter. How's everybody doing? You get the crazy looking inside of my kitchen. And normally I try not to wear my glasses when I do live videos because of the glare, but I gotta see. So we are gonna make a butternut squash soup in the deluxe cooking blender. So we are just going to turn that on and we are gonna throw in 2.5 cups of water. Using our Easy Read measuring cup, and you're just going to put that right in there. And then you're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Oops, after I drop half of it on the floor because my kid didn't put the lid back on. I love it when he does that. So 2 tablespoons of brown sugar using our adjustable measuring spoons. That's what I love about these things is they adjust. So that's a full tablespoon, but if you only need like half a tablespoon, quarter of a tablespoon, you don't have to dirty a whole bunch of different spoons. You've got one and it adjusts. We love it. We love it. Now, put the lid on properly. And we'll just hope that Ratchet, our dog, licks up the other brown sugar that's on the floor right now. So you're going to put in about a teaspoon of salt, and I like to use pink Himalayan salt. So we're just going to put in about a teaspoon of the salt. We're going to put in 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. We're going to use our smaller adjustable. So we're just going to put in some cinnamon, super quick. Then goes in some ground ginger. Ground ginger is going to be about 1/4 of a teaspoon as well. So there is my ginger going in. Close the lid properly as we learned already. And then we are going to put in about 3 cups of the butternut squash. Now I already cut it in half. I scooped one out already. I didn't do the other one yet because I did want to show you the scoop loop. This looks like the silliest little thing, but best tool ever. So it's great for doing your squashes and great for doing pumpkins at Halloween with your littles because it is the perfect rounded to scoop, and there's 2 ends. There's a bigger end and a smaller end. And the whole thing is plastic and not sharp. So your littles can use it by themselves and you don't have to worry about them hurting themselves with it. And otherwise, it's a great way to scoop out your innards all at once. And I just wanted to show you that real quick. But we probably are not going to need both halves of this anyway, so I'm going to set that over there. And because the recipe, when you're making it in the blender, only calls for about 3 cups. As you'll notice, this is not peeled. I am doing this with the peel on because, as we all know, health tip, a lot of vegetables' nutrients are actually in the skin or in the peel. So when you're peeling the skin or the peel off, you're actually like getting rid of half the nutrients that are in it. You're just going to cube this up and put them in your Easy Read measuring cup till you have about 3 cups worth. So I'll set that up there. And yes, you heard me doing it right with the peel on. That way, our soup is going to have all the nutrients possible to be able to make a healthy vegetarian soup. And I love that this batch of soup, which makes about 4 bowls in case you're wondering, only uses half the squash, because then it basically leaves me the other half to make a second batch for later that I can freeze and have for lunches later on. And you don't even have to do these cubes really small. They can be big, huge chunks. And then we just keep adding them to our measuring cup till we have about 3 cups worth. Oops! Throw a couple around. The dog can have that too. We probably have the best fed dog on the block. He gets a lot of floor offerings. So there we have it. We have about 3 cups. I might put a couple other quick little pieces in there. All right. So here we have it. 3 cups of butternut squash. You're just going to add that to the blender. Then we are going to do 2 medium carrots, just kind of cut in half, throw them in there. Then we are going to do half of a medium onion. It's already halved for you. I did all the peeling beforehand so I wouldn't have to keep you on too long. But we're just going to cut the half in half. Throw those 2 big chunks in there like that. Then we are going to throw in 2 cloves of garlic, already peeled. Just throw them in. And then we are going to put in about it says a 1/4 cup of dried apple, but basically I'm just going to take a whole fresh apple and we're going to put that in there. I'm going to tilt you down just a bit more. All right, so we are going to just use our apple wedger. I love this thing. I'm going to put it over my apple. Again, similar to the squash, we are going to do this right with the skins on. And you're just going to throw all those apple chunks right into your soup. Skin on everything. Squash has the skin on. Because we want to keep as much of the nutrients in the soup as possible. And trust me, it'll come out super yummy, smooth, no worries. So we are just going to put the lid on then. We are going to turn the deluxe cooking blender to soup and press go. It's going to get real loud here for a second. You'll see it start to go. Here we go. I'll put you up now. So basically that is going to blend and cook simultaneously. And in about 25 minutes, I'm going to have gorgeous butternut squash soup ready to go for dinner. Because it's just my one son and I. There'll be leftovers for lunch tomorrow. And I still have the whole other half of a squash to make a second batch that I can freeze for later. So I just wanted to come on and share that with you real quick on Meatless Monday, how super fast it is to do gorgeous soups in the cooking blender. And you can do like there's a beet soup, a cauliflower soup, a mushroom bisque soup. Oh, that one's to die for. We love that one at our house. There's the potato cheddar soup, sweet potato soup. We've tried that one too, and it's really sweet. And then there's a tomato basil soup. And then you can do any of your other cream soups. You could do a cauliflower soup, a carrot soup. You can do all that right in the blender. One pot, just throw it all in. You do not need to peel the vegetables. You want to wash them and give them a good scrub for sure. Because I did all that before I hopped on, so I wouldn't have to keep you on here a long time. But just so you know, I washed everything and scrubbed it all down and did that. Because when we throw it in there, we just throw it in with the peels and the skins on. Because you're keeping all the nutrients in the soup that way and not losing them to the fact that you've peeled it off. All right, everyone, I hope you've enjoyed that quick little demo. I'll take some pictures when it's all done and show it to you. Maybe I'll even pop on live again for a few minutes and show you when it's done. I love this soup because you literally can eat it as is if you're someone who can't have dairy. Or when it's done, you can just, for like 30 seconds, you can blend in some heavy cream if you like that really thicker, creamier butternut squash soup. But that last part's totally optional depending on your dietary restrictions. You can either put the cream or maybe a bit of milk in there, maybe some almond milk or something else, or you can just leave the dairy out altogether and eat the soup as is. I love it. So stay tuned. I will be back. I'm hoping you're enjoying and loving the new revamped group. It's going to be so exciting. We've got so much more to come for you, and I really hope you stay tuned and invite a friend or two. All right, everyone, stay safe. Take care. We'll see you soon. Hello, I'm back. This did finish a few minutes ago, but I was busy doing something else. But we're here now. We are totally getting back to doing, we're going to add some milk. So it's done. It's beeping at me. I'm just going to cancel it here. I'm going to pour a bit of milk in. And like I said, you can have it just like that, but by putting in some milk or a bit of heavy cream, just makes it a little creamier and does help brighten up the color a little. And you don't need to turn it back on to cook or anything. You're literally just going to blend it for a few seconds. And you'll see it turn a little bit brighter color. All right, there you go. So we have our beautiful, beautiful soup. Let me see if I can find a bowl. Oh, a nice fancy bowl too. And you have beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous butternut squash soup. Hope you can kind of see that there. I'll tilt you down just a little bit. Now, if you really want to add some texture and stuff to this, you literally can just take some granola and add a little bit of granola over top. And it adds some crunch, some texture, a little bit of extra fiber and nutrients, but gorgeous, gorgeous. I wish you could smell it. It's amazing. Just beautiful homemade soup. Literally took about 20-25 minutes or so in the blender. I just threw everything in, turned it on. I went back to doing my work on my computer until I heard it beep and it's ready. So I'm going to enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed the quick little Monday demo. Stick around. There's going to be so much more to come this week. I posted earlier. I want to hear from you guys. Please share. Get typing in the comments. I want to know what value you want to get out of this lifestyle community group. If I know ahead of time what kind of topics that you guys would like me to cover, it helps me plan out my content, because I want to make sure I'm sharing stuff with you that you actually want to know about, you actually want to hear. So let me know, but we will also continue on with all the recipes. That part won't stop for all of my diehard foodies that were here from the beginning. This is still a foodie group. There'll be all kinds of food all up in here, and it'll be fabulous. All right, everyone. So again, scroll around, find the post. Let me know what you want to see. Try making some soup yourself. It's yummy, yummy. I hope you all have a fabulous Monday. All right, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. See y'all soon. Subscribe below.